Hi everybody, my name is Julie. Thank you so much for watching. I am doing an update and a finale video of my fragrance project pan. I had 12 months to do this project and I am not excited about my results I got. So let's roll back to January 1st and what I said I was going to do. So I had four rollerball fragrances. I'm going to give it away here in a second. Four rollerball fragrances. And traditionally, in a normal year, it takes me about 6 weeks to use up each rollerball, 6 to 8 weeks to use up a rollerball. So I got started on my Juicy La Viva Juicy Neon, which was a limited edition. And this took me 6 months to use up because I was avoiding fragrances at a certain point along the year. So that took basically 5 times as long as I thought I was going to use up. We'll say 4 times as long to use up for 6 weeks. And so then I got kind of discouraged and I had said that my goal was to use up four rollerballs for the year. But I thought that's going to be easy. I thought by June I was going to be done, but by June I only finished one. So I started using the Polo number 3, and you can see I got, I don't know, what would you say, 25%, maybe a third, somewhere between that, done. And then I stopped using fragrance again. And then I started pulling fragrance in my advent calendar. I tried to use that instead. So my other two rollerballs I never used. So this is the Very Good Girl at Carolina Herrera, and then I have the Coach Original in a rollerball. Never got to touch that. But then this fall, I was like, you know what? I just want to use what I want to use, and I don't want to use that polo anymore. I'm gonna use this guy. And I'd put two backups in case I'd finished these four by June, hopes being hopes. And so I threw in the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Crush 62 pistachio and salted caramel. I love the scent of this. I think this smells really good. I know that makes me super basic. I really like it. So I started using this one and look how much I got on it. Not bad. Not where I want it to be. It doesn't bring up my empties at all, but it's a body splash and it was just easy to and I enjoyed the scent of it. Then my other backup was this Abercrombie and Fitch First Instinct, which I didn't even use at all. So, in terms of finishing up four, I finished one, but I've used two other ones. A bird just hit my window. Did you guys see that? Um, I've used two more, but neither of them are close to empty. And if I put them together, neither of them are close to empty. But I'd be closer to empty if I did. But I wouldn't say this was hugely successful for me, but so I'm glad to wrap it up. But I am hoping next year I use more of it. I have come to a decision. I'm filming this on the 2nd. This is going to be uploaded tomorrow. I'm going to continue using fragrances to the end of the year, and then I'm going to kind of think about what I want to do moving forward. So I have about another 3 weeks to use it before, I stop using fragrances again. And I don't know which one I want to use. I do really like this one, I'm not gonna lie. But neither of them are particularly wintry scents. Probably the Carolina Herrera would be the most closest because it's like more of a sexy scent. This is definitely more like a summer scent for Polo. So this is Sol de Janeiro. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. But I do want to kind of. That one smells so good. That smells good. All right, decision made. I'm gonna put this one in my bathroom, and I am gonna use some fragrances that are in my advent calendar because I want to use those up by the end of the year for that project pan. So I'm ending it now. This isn't an exciting one. I'm sorry. If this is your first video of mine, I do better panning, I promise, than this. But this just wasn't my year for fragrance using, and that's okay. We'll move forward. But thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate your time. We're going to keep this video very short because there's not a whole lot of updates. But I do like fragrance. I do plan on using more fragrances than I did this year. I just have to get back into it. But that's all she wrote, y'all. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy panning, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.